renowned chief guest, Mr. Adnan Khan, respected faculty members, and dear students. We are delighted to have you here today. I, Hasik Hengar from BBA Second Sem, is immensely pleased to welcome you all to our one-day workshop on entrepreneurship. We are highly honored to welcome our chief guest, Mr. Adnan Khan, who has generously taken time out of his tight schedule to be with us today. Mr. Adnan has garnered admirations for his exceptional contributions to apple farming in Kashmir. Through his tremendous efforts and expertise, he has set a benchmark in entrepreneurial community. His ideas have been embraced and duly acknowledged by the masses and industrial officials. He started his startup, Al Kareem Soap Private Limited, in 2019 with the vision and mission to empower farmers in Jammu and Kashmir. Al Kareem stands with the vision to empower farmers by removing middlemen from agriculture and horticulture value chain, by branding, marketing and selling products via online and offline modes directly to customers and business to business in pan-India, which increase marginal farmers' profit by 30 to 40%. The primary goal is to increase the value of Kashmiri products such as apples, walnuts, saffron and others, while making them more affordable to customers. Mr. Adnan is presently working as a project coordinator at CIED Foundation IUST. We are deeply grateful for their presence and look forward for their words of wisdom. Now I request our respected director sir to please deliver a welcome speech for Mr. Adnan.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatan min lisani yafqahu qawli. Allahumma salli wa sallim ala nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. And a very good morning to everyone. It is with immense pleasure and a sense of pride that I extend a warm welcome to each one of you on the momentous occasion. Today we gather to mark the inauguration of the institution's innovation cell at the Institute of Technology and Management, Srinagar. This is a significant milestone in the journey towards fostering innovation, creativity, and entrepreneurship among the students and faculty. To begin with, I would like to acknowledge the presence of our esteemed guest, Mr. Adnan Khan. Mr. Khan is the Assistant Project Coordinator at CIED, Islamic University of Science and Technology, and the founder of Al Kareem Soap Private Limited. His accomplishments and dedication to the field of innovation and entrepreneurship makes him an inspiring figure for all of us. We are deeply honored to have you here with us today. Mr. Khan, your presence is a testament to the importance of this event and the potential impact of our innovation cell. I extend my heartfelt welcome to Dr. Maria Mushtaq, the President of our institution's innovation cell. Dr. Mushtaq's vision, leadership and unwavering commitment have been instrumental in bringing this initiative to fruition. Under her guidance, I am confident that our innovation cell will become a vibrant hub for new ideas, pioneering projects and cutting-edge research. To our faculty, staff, students and distinguished guests, thank you for joining us on this special day. Your support and enthusiasm are the pillars that uphold our institution's mission to provide quality education and inspire a spirit of innovation and excellence. The establishment of the institution's innovation cell is a pivotal step towards creating an ecosystem that nurtures creativity and encourages students to transform their innovative ideas into tangible realities. It is a platform where young minds can collaborate, experiment and challenge the status quo. By fostering a culture of innovation, we aim to equip our students with the skills and mindset needed to excel in a rapid changing world. Mr. Adnan Khan, your achievements in the entrepreneurial landscapes are truly commendable, and we eagerly look forward to your words of wisdom and encouragement. Your journey will undoubtedly motivate our students to pursue their aspirations with determination and resilience. As we mark on this new chapter, let us remember that innovation is not just about creating something new, it's about making a positive difference in the world. It is about about solving problems, improving lives, and contributing to the greater good. Our innovation cell is a testament to our commitment to these values, and I am confident that it will serve as a beacon of inspiration for generations to come. I would like to express my gratitude to everyone who has worked tirelessly to make this day a reality. Your dedication and hard work have laid the foundation for a future brimming with possibilities and opportunities. I owe a lot of respect to our two head of the departments, Dr. Asma Gulzar and Ma'am Sabina Tariq, the wonderful, helping hand to make this institution a very great success and great orientation in the long run. I once again welcome to the inauguration of IITM's Institution Innovation Cell. Together, let us celebrate the spirit of innovation and the endless potential it holds. Thank you, and God bless IITM.
Please join me in welcoming Mr. Adnan Khan on stage to share a few words with us. Let's give him a warm round of applause.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Respected Director Dr. Thakur, HODs, faculty members, dear students, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today, I'm so happy to see you all here, and it gives me, a lot of happiness that the institution of this kind, that they are thinking about the latest trends, and you all are lucky to have a director like Dr. Thakur, who is a visionary leader and has a vision for this institution. I had a brief discussion with sir, and I'm sure in future course of time, this will be one of the leading institution in innovation, entrepreneurship, startups, and I hope that we can have unicorns from this institution in near future. So before I start my presentation, I would like to say one thing to all of you, that you all have great mind, you all are smart people, you all have creative thinking, you all have energy, you all have ideas. The challenge is that even you don't know that. That's the biggest challenge for all of us, that we have so much talent, we have so much energy, but we don't know that. So to explore that, we need to think, we need to share our ideas, we need to communicate. So, sir already gave my introduction, and Dr. Maria, she has been associated with me since a long time, so we know she is one of the cousins also. So I met her I think 2-3 months back, and we had discussion. So abruptly, she invited me, and then sir I had a discussion with. So actually, today world is changing, and it's dynamics everywhere. Every technology is changing within 6 months. Now you have AI, you have all these new technologies. So we need to be updated day in, day out. So if you are not updated, either you learn or you perish. So when I was preparing for thinking about what should I say and what should I let you know, what should I tell you about the processes, and then I got an idea that why don't I give you the first-hand information and direct information about the startups. Because this is the one thing which we are lacking in J&K, and we don't have many startups, recognized startups from Jammu and Kashmir. So we need to understand the process, we need to understand the concept. It will make our job easy, and it will give you a lot of confidence to come forward and start your own journey. So this is brief about me. Actually, I call myself farmer, 4th generation farmer, founder of Al-Karim Soup. I have one more company recently founded, Al-Karim Buyer. It's an agri-horticulturism company. So we are going to start by August or September, inshallah. So this is my brief in the education educational background. I have BTech, MBA, and I have 20 years of experience in national and international. I'm research council member of SCOS, CIED member, council member for startups as well. So, what is a startup and how we go about it? Do anybody has an idea about a startup apart from the faculty? Among the students, do you have any idea what is a startup? Or from the definition, can you get the meaning what is a startup? Startup is actually something new. It's something innovative, something scalable. And it should solve a problem, it should have a social impact. And it should create wealth. It has to create wealth. It has to be sustainable. Otherwise, innovation can be a small project. College students, they do innovation. University students, they do innovation. But it has to be scalable. It has to be, you should earn from it. It should be sellable in the market. It should have a technology, innovation, and any startup, it will start with an idea. When you have an idea, then you think about it, then you mature it, then you do trials. So these things are very important. So you need to first understand what is a startup. To open a shop, it's not a startup. To open any business, we can call it new business, not a startup. So we need something new, something innovative, and it has to solve a problem and it has to create wealth. If all these things are there but it's not creating wealth, then it cannot be a startup. So this is the process of startup. How things work. While it starts, what is the process? What are the steps? It's very important to learn that. Otherwise, I don't think we'll get any support from any government, we will get any incubator or any agency or angel investor or anybody. For a startup, you need money also. You need a lot of things, but money is one of the important factors. अगर हम आज किसी बच्चे से पूछें कि आप बिजनेस करोगे तो यार तो मेरे पास पैसे नहीं, I don't have money. So you have to create that money also. I have raised grants. You know grants? What is grants? You don't have to pay back. Grants own debt. I have raised 28 lakhs till now. 50 lakhs I am pitching for, and 5 lakhs already lost. Grant means you don't have to pay back. You submit your idea, you submit your pitch deck, and then you go to the incubator. They will provide you the funds, and you will submit a financial plan that this is my project, this is my business, this is my vision. I will do this, and these are my expansion plans. This is my how my expenses will be. I have to purchase this. You submit a DPR. They will release the grant in 2 or 3 tranches. Then you spend. You submit the UST. You get next tranche. Your business grows. That means you don't have to spend your own money. You get grants. You start. Yeah, slightly you have to spend something, but not say 28 lakhs or 30 lakhs you don't have to spend, and you don't have to pay back. It's your money. You just have to provide a UC, but it should not be a fraud UC. It should be a legal UC. You spend and you give proper bills. There are proper guidelines to it. So you need to have that. So money is not a problem in today's world. So you need to understand. There are a lot of incubators pan India where you can get immense funding. 10th of June is the last date of IRAC. You get 50 lakhs and you don't have to pay back. And anybody can apply. And for students, there is a special grant. 4 lakhs, 5 lakhs for your idea to test. अगर आपका fail भी होता है, no problem. Nobody will ask you anything unless you have a proper reason, you have done the work. कोई बोलेगा कश्मीर में that we'll take 4 lakhs and we'll keep in the pocket and I will buy a car and buy a bike. It's not possible. So you need to have that mindset. And if you are really working in serious manner, people will pay. Even angel investors will invest in your organization if they see potential in your idea. Idea is very important. Then you have to do market research. Without market research, you cannot jump into any business. So you have to do market research. Then you need to have a proper business plan. How am I going to take this project, take this product or service to the market? You need to have a proper business plan. The difference between a business, new business and a startup is that startup is more organized. Startup is more functional. Startup is more, there are hierarchies. They follow all the rules and regulations. They follow all the processes. There should be a legal entity. Either it should be a private limited, that will come to legal state. It's a private limited company, limited liability company, OPC, 1% company, or a partnership firm. Or even sometimes sole proprietorship is also considered. Then you need to have a legal structure, which I said already, limited liability or private limited, or OPC means 1% company. A single person can create his own company. In LLP you need minimum 2 directors, in private limited you need minimum 2 directors. You can have many directors, minimum requirement is 2. So I will speak about only minimum. Then you need necessary license. For example, if I am in food business, I need to have FSSAI license, I need to have MSME registration, I need to have a GST, I need to have my trademark, I need to have lot of licenses are there, pollution control, then you have land, if you need land from the government, then you need DIC registrations. So you need all these parameters to be a legal entity in the market. If you are not legal entity in the market, nobody will buy you, nobody will entertain you. Neither incubator, nor any institution, nor any angel investor, anybody, nobody will entertain you unless you are a legal entity. Then very important is fund. Fund is important. If you don't have fund, you cannot plan anything. You have to buy machinery, you have to buy raw material, you have to plan, you have to pay your wages, salaries. So you need funds. So you should be clear in your mind where you get the funds. So I have already written that you need bootstrapping. Bootstrapping means from your own pocket. You have to invest, or your family members they will give you, or any relative they will invest in your business, in your idea. Or investors. Initially investors will not come, they will come once you are scalable business, then they will come in the picture. In Kashmir, apart from you, I don't think there are many who have gone for the this one liquidity, and as far as though I think Fast People they have raised funds from the investors, or maybe some other, but not many startups have raised money till now. Investor game is a different topic. It's a big topic, so we cannot go into that. Then we have loans from the banks. Then grants, which I was talking about. There are many grants available. I have a proper one slide for only grants, where you can grant from 4 lakh, 10 lakh, 15 lakh, 20 lakh, 50 lakh, up to 2 crores. If your business is to that scale, you will get grant up to 2 crores from Government of India, and you don't have to pay that. Then you need team. If you don't have a team in startup, it's gonna crash. It's not a one-man army. You cannot run your show single-handedly. So you need team. So build your team accordingly. How you gonna build? How you gonna take your team? How they will work with you? We call it 4 C's model. It's collaborate, co-create, coexist. What is the 4 C? Collaboration. So you need all these things. Today is the world. If you want to earn, you have to make someone to earn. Then you will earn. So you have to collaborate, co-create, coexist. And you have to do one more thing. Learn and unlearn. First you have to unlearn what you have learned. Then you have to learn new things. Then again you have to unlearn, you have to learn new things. हम पीछे हमने कुछ सीखा हुआ है. We have to unlearn that. We have to give leverage. We have to keep collaborating with people. We have to take people on board. We have to discuss with people. We have to share our ideas with people. We have to think how we can take our business to the next level. Then you have to build a MVP, minimum viable product. For example, if it's a service or a product, you have to build it. You have to test it in the market. Then you have marketing and sales. Develop a strategy already, and how your channels, different channels, generating sales, how you want to sell online, offline, any medium. Then feedback from the customers, and you do the improvement in your products and services. Then you have to scale your business. After 1 year, 2 years, if you are at 2 lakh, 3 lakh revenue, then you have to think about 40 lakh, 50 lakh, 1 CR, 10 CR. So you have to scale up your business. You cannot be happy that I am earning 1 lakh per month, it's okay for me. No. You have to convert 1 lakh into 10 lakh, then 10 lakh into 1 CR, 1 CR to 10 CR. You have to keep thinking and keep improving and keep growing. Then continuous learning and repetition. You have to learn new technology. Today is AI, maybe after 2 years we will have something else. So you need to be updated with the technology. You need to have these social media handles. You need to have social media platforms. You should know how to sell on the marketplace. You should know how to sell on Amazon, Flipkart. You should know how to sell on ONDC. You should know how to market or how to do digital marketing. So you need to adapt. And you have to make your USP. Simple. You have to make something different for the customer. The customer should realize it. No, I am getting extra. I am getting this much. I am getting this extra. I am getting this service. This product is better than this product. Maybe packaging, maybe labeling. Anything can be there. It's not easy. There can be ups and downs. I was discussing this, I was telling you one story that they judge people on the failures. So how many times he has failed, accordingly they will judge his competence. So here you will fail sometimes, but you have to get up and you have to start working again. So you need to have passion, you need to have that learning curve, you need to have that energy, that how are we going to take this forward. A failure is a learning, it's a learning curve. You need to learn with time. Now how to register for a startup? You need to have legal entities, private limited, limited liability, one-person company, a registered partnership firm, registered on Startup India portal. The Government of India recognizes those startups who are recognized by Startup India. You have to get that one certificate for that. That is called the DPIIT certificate. Now it's called DIP certificate. So it's a Startup India code. That's called a single NSWS website is there. So I will share that website with Dr. Maria. So once you have your private limited company, you go on to that portal and you get, there is you have to fill the form. You have to put your pitch deck, you have to put your idea, then innovativeness, how you are going to make difference, what is the social impact, what are your projection plans, what are your projected sales, what is your team. Then if you fill it correctly and within no time, maybe 10-15 minutes, you will get your certificate. Previously it used to take 3 to 4 months. Now it takes around 5 to 10 minutes. When I got my DPIIT certificate, I sat on my computer around 11, 12, I finished all the details and I went to sleep, and when I saw I got some message. What is the message? Yes sir, your startup is recognized, you have your DPIIT certificate. So it's very easy, you just need to know what to do. You need to have a proper pitch deck. Pitch deck means a presentation which you pitch for the investor or the incubator. You need to have a business plan. It's a pitch deck, 5-10 slides pitch deck. What are the requirements for the DPIIT and what are the benefits? First benefit is that if you are a DPIIT recognized startup, for 3 years income tax is exempted. Then you have reimbursement for trademarks, you have reimbursement for many licenses. And not a single government official can visit your unit or a place of work with anything. He cannot check your documents, he cannot ask you anything, he cannot question you for anything, he cannot put you on a fine. Any fine cannot be done till next 3 years until you have this startup registered in DPIIT certificate. So nobody can visit you. If they visit you, you just have to put one complaint, then government will handle it. It should be less than 10 years. If I am starting today, so for next 10 years, I will be called as recognized startup. After 10 years, because it will scale up, so I will be a startup, but I will not get the benefits. So to be eligible to get this certificate, you need, company should be less than 10 years old. And the annual turnover should not be 100 crores. For example, if I am a company today, I have 150 crores of turnover, so I won't be called as startup because it's already above the level of startup. And we should have a DPIIT certificate. And it should not be formed by the splitting or any existing business. For example, if I have already existing business, then I split it and jugaad karke, it won't work. So they will get it wrong because now today your Aadhaar number, PAN number, they have all the details. You put your Aadhaar number, they will fetch all the details. You put PAN number, they will fetch you all your details, so that's not possible. It has to be innovative and scalable. Now this process is very important, especially for the faculty members and also for you also. So incubation process. Do you have any idea about incubator? What does incubator, what they do? So incubator is an institution, like you have an institution, same institution or a part of institution, where you go and pitch your idea. You share your idea, sir, this is my idea. We need your support and guidance. They will help you with the process. They will help you with the registration process. They will fund you up to your, as per your viability of the product. They will fund you maybe 5 lakhs, 10 lakhs. At CIED, we give you 5 lakhs initially. Then if it's scalable, then we give debt up to 50 lakhs at 5% interest. Or if it's a women startup, then 4% interest. But your idea should be a solid idea, and funding is not a problem. So incubator does that. It does not only provide funds, it gives you mentorship, guidance, hand-holding support, market entry. It will help you in a lot of where you lack, because a person can have 1 or 2 expertise. They can help you with the financial expertise. They can help you with the legal compliances. They can help you with the financial compliances. So these things, they need to go for these things. They need to go to the incubator and incubator. Incubation is like a process. It's like a training course. So if I'm an entrepreneur, I go to incubator. They say, okay, you come to us. Your idea is okay. Your idea is good. We'll support you. You come with us for 1 month or 2 months or maybe 15 days, whatever is the incubation period. So they will have different sessions, like you have classroom session. Then they will, the experts will come from the sector specific, say finance, marketing, business development, manufacturing, operations. So they will train you in these fields and they will share your ideas. And it's an informal education. It's not like teacher will come and you will start writing on the board. They can have a coffee together and sit on a table and discuss, and then you can share your problems or challenges. They will give you the solution, and it's a process. So this is the process how we go about the incubation process. First, they will put the application that I need to apply for this program or process. Then incubator will select say if we have 100 applications, they will select 10, then they will call 10, they will have a pitch session for that, they will put the presentations and they will select. Then onboarding will be done, selected onboarding incubator program, individual facilities, resources, they can use the resources, computer labs, and if you have labs, they can interact with the faculty members. One of the very important factors is that get your theory done by your faculty members, because they know all the theory, they know all the concepts. Then you need mentorship. You need any mentorship. You can go to your faculty members. You can go to your directors. You can go to your pass-out students, alumni, industry experts. You get the mentorship. Then workshop trainings. It will be done under this process, so that you are ready for the market entry. Then networking. You need networking for that. Without networking, startup cannot grow. You need industry experts, and connections, new opportunities. Then you need resources, such as office space. Initially, you won't be having anything, so they will provide you. Technology, funding, legal, accounting services, infrastructure, support, and so that you can grow. It's very important when you have somebody behind your back, when you have somebody with the support, it becomes easy for a startup to grow. It becomes very easy for him to sustain, to get into the market. Then you need validation and feedback, that you should have mentors, get feedback from them if my product is okay, my service is okay. Then you have pitch events. Once you complete your process, then you pitch for the incubator and you get funding from different agencies. You get from different sources, investors, you get debt, you get grants. Then the following, you have a certification. Once you close your program, complete your program, you have a certification, like the other programs we have. These are the government schemes which I was talking about. The RKB by Raftar scheme is for the agri-business. It is for the only agriculture business processes, where you get, if it's an idea stage, you get 5 lakhs. If it's idea is already there, you have an MVP, minimum viable product, you get 20 up to 25 rupees. That's a grant. You don't have to give it back. Then you have Nidhi Prayas. Why I have written those names here? I want you to go to the internet and then search at your home, and I will share this presentation with Dr. Maria, so that you at least you search. In today's times, I am telling you, there are more number of incubators than startups. So incubators want startups. I was discussing with sir that you should have your own incubator here, and sir agreed to that, and inshallah next 2 years we will have our own incubator here with the funding support, at least 10 crores. Then you have other incubation centers, grants as per DPR, they don't have limit. If it's 1 crore project, they can fund it. Then you have Startup India Seed Fund Scheme, where grants up to 20 lakhs, and then debt up to 50 lakhs at 5% for boys and 4% for the girls if it's a women's startup. A women's startup is considered only when you have 51% of shares in the company for the women. For example, if it's my company and we are 2 shareholders, if my share is 40% and say my wife's share is 60%, then it's called a women startup. If she has 40, I have 60, then it's not called a women startup. So women should have more than 50%, 51% minimum. So then it goes beyond, like if you have 50, 60, no matter, then it's called. Then women startups have more schemes and more benefits than the boys. So this is the advantage for the women startup. Government India has special scheme for women startup. They get grants very easily. If 10 are applying, 5 are girls, 5 are boys. First 5 girls will get the grant. Maybe among boys, maybe 3 or 4 will get. So maximum focus on Government of India is for the women empowerment. So once you design your startup, once you go for the startup, try to get your director at least 1 woman, either your sister or your mother, and keep her share at 50-55%, so that your startup is considered as women startup and you get the benefits. Then from Government of India, Government of JNT, they have a HADP scheme for the agriculture. For example, somebody wants to start from a very small basic level, say a mushroom plant. So what you need, you don't need to invest anything, you just need to deposit 14,000, you will get mushroom plant and you will get 14,000 back in your account from HADP scheme. Please go to this HADP scheme, there are many schemes. If anybody has a land, or if anybody wants to set up a greenhouse, high-tech greenhouse, it's a 20 lakh project, 90% subsidy. There are many subsidies in JNK from horticulture, agriculture, and HADP is one of the best schemes we have right now, where we have up to 90 to 100% subsidy in almost all the cases. So in Jammu and Kashmir, there are 3-4 sectors which are potential sectors. One is tourism, the other one is food processing, and the third one is healthcare and education. So you need to focus on these things. If somebody wants to put up a steel plant here, it's not viable. If somebody wants to put a garment factory here, maybe it can run, it may not, depends. Spice, we have a good scope here. So food processing has a good scope, tourism has a good scope. Even in tourism, so we had a little research, and the tourism sector here is run by unprofessional. I'm sorry to say that. It's 100% that it's run by unprofessional. There is not a single professional person in this organization, in this industry. And for that, we are paying price for that. That as per research, we were discussing, I think last week, that we don't have repeat customers. And that is so much cheating here and so much problems here with the industry that the customer never comes back. Or if he comes, he will find some other solution, or he will tie up with the travel agent of the outside state or the. And J&K travel agents are losing business because everything is coming from online or the outside travelers. So this is the irony of the day. We have ruined many industries. We have ruined carpet, we have ruined shawls, we have ruined handicraft, we have ruined wood carving, paper machine. So I doubt this tourism also should not see the same fate. Agriculture and horticulture is sustainable, it's going good, but still we have a lot of issues in that, so we can cope up with that. So it's up to you how you're going to take it, how you take this opportunity. And I'm telling you with my experience, if you want to be into a business, if you don't start in this era, then you won't be able to do it any time. Because this is the best time. Sir must be knowing, I was just that during when they were studying, this concept was not there, entrepreneurship or startups or funding, nothing was there. It was all jobs or academics or anything like that. Now things have changed. Startup has become a different cell, like we have placement cell, now we need to have a startup cell where students can pitch their ideas and become entrepreneurs, become job providers and job seekers. So this is for the faculty members and Dr. Maria, I have just put this slide for you. So how to register for an incubator? So you need to have either a Section 8 company or a registered society or a trust. Then you need to have physical infrastructure of 25 seating capacity. You must be already having. It should be 2-3 years old organization. So you need to have at least 10 startups in incubation. So I think we can work on it and we can have some students who can be incubated. We have a document of that. So if we start today, so maybe after 2 years we can reach for idea that we have 20 of. It's not necessary that we give them funding, but at least mentorship or we can connect with them some incubators that they get funding. So at least your numbers are counted. Should have a chief executive officer with experience in business development and startup experience. So they should have these kind of things. Then you can apply for the incubator from Government of India. When you get grants up to 10 crore, 50 crores, then you can distribute among the startups as per the project. So these are few glimpses of my project, what I have done. So my story was covered in Hindustan Times, Times of India, almost all leading newspapers. This is I had interaction with the Honorable Minister of Agriculture. I had interaction with PM also, but that time the photograph was not allowed when he was in India. So it was not allowed.